screen. There we go. Hello and welcome to the Bogdanoff Cup ALCS Game 2 between the Detroit Tigers and the Oakland Athletics here at Rickey Henderson Field in Oakland, California. We have a beautiful one today in the rain, unfortunately, but just makes things a bit more fun. Here's a series so far. Detroit won Game 1 3-2 here in Oakland and are looking to get only the fourth road win this entire tournament between all teams. 10-3 in total. And of course the Athletics trying to get back in the right direction here at home. Be a beautiful one. Starting pitcher today, Zach Lowe, 6'0", 165. Not a great four-seam fastball, 40, minus velocity, so about one standard deviation below the average there, and 2.5 standard deviations below on break. Sorry, on control there has a below minus break as well. First one to Riley Green is fouled away. They'll get to start it today. 4 for 13, 1 RBI, 1 home run here for Riley Green so far this tournament. Made the most of it. Jammed a bit there and pops up to shortstop, ranging over. Starting lineup for the Tigers tonight: Green, Reyes, Baez, Cabrera, Torkelson, Haas, Scope, Kreidler, and Carpenter. 208 total in this tournament so far, but that's better than a lot of teams. We've had some stellar pitching performances in this tournament. Victor Reyes takes strike one there. Looked a little bit to the outside, but it's called a strike. Logue has a four-seam, a slider, changeup, like that one, that Reyes tries to hold off on, can't. 0-2. And a two-seam fastball. It's that one into play, caught by the first baseman for the second out on the liner. Murphy catching for Logue today. Then in the infield we have Garcia, Kemp, Allen, and Smith. And then Laureano, Pache, and Pinder in the outfield. We have Javier Baez now up, 2 away. First one to him. Well outside and low, 1-0. Baez is 2 for 15 so far this series. Doesn't swing at that one, 2-0. Playing shortstop today. Watch just the changeup go by. It's in the zone, 2-1. Except for the 2-1 here to Baez. Takes another changeup, puts it in there, 2-2. Nice little inside changeup. Maybe should have swung at that. 2-2 is fouled away low. Do that one over. Two once again. Swing and a miss, and now retire this side. Nothing here as we go to the middle of the first here in Oakland. Nothing. We'll be back after this. Here comes Joey Wentz. Wentz is 2-2. They only pitched around 32 innings. 3.03 ERA, 110 WHIP. Middle of the road velocity. below average break, and control only slightly better than Moga on the other side here. Neither of these pitchers really good at placing these pitches. Give me ball one there. Kemp 1 for 12 in total with an RBI. Nothing doing last game though. Takes ball 2. 2-0. High again. Crowd loving this one. You always love to start with a 4-pitch walk if it's given to you. It won't be as that fastball catches the corner. 3-1. Wentz with a 4-seamer, a curveball, a changeup, and a 2-seamer. That's in play, dribbling through, base hit for Kemp as the leadoff man is aboard. Starting lineup for the Oakland Athletics: Kemp, Smith, Murphy, Laureano, Pinder, Garcia, Langoliers, Pache, and Allen. Ground ball. Can't quite get there fast enough to try and turn 2. It goes through, and we have 2 aboards for the Athletics here in the bottom of the first. Brings up Sean Murphy. 2 for 11. No homers, 1 RBI. Bats right-handed, and he's a catcher. Gold Glove winning catcher, actually. 1-0 to Murphy. Wasn't looking at that curveball with any serious intent. 1-1. Thought it'd drift out, and he fouls the next one away. 1-2 here to Sean Murphy. That's going to be a strikeout looking on the fastball. Not sure what he was thinking there. Probably want to put that one in play with 2 on, or at least make the attempt. Ramon Laureano now up. Yeah, Ramon Laureano. Sorry about that. Takes ball 1. 1 for 4 so far. Defense here for the Tigers. Catching for Wentz is Haas. Then we have Torkelson, Scope, Baez, and Kreidler. As that goes strike 1 high to Wentz. Sorry, from Wentz to Laureano. And then Reyes, Green, and Carpenter in the outfield. As well as that baseball looks like has a chance of catching it right into that corner, but it is caught. 2 away. And there's the Oakland lineup on the screen now. 1 home run total between these teams. Between this team. And it's hit by somebody who isn't even in the lineup today. Steven Vogt had that. Eric Haas has 2 home runs so far in this tournament just by himself. Curveball almost hits Pinder there. And the elbow, 1-0. Hasn't really been able to get the early advantage on these hitters. Always very key. 1 for 4 with an RBI last game. 3 for 11 in total for the right-hander. Two 2-0. Ground ball up the middle, through, base hit. Coming around to score is Kemp. Who will not? Gets thrown out. Well, made a go at it. Still nothing though through 1. We'll be back after this. 8-2 on the scorecard. Definitely a bit of a threat there in the bottom half of that first inning. Here comes the Tigers, though, to respond, and respond they will. Miguel Cabrera, that might roll to the wall. No, it won't, but it will be a double for Miguel Cabrera right off the bat. Number 7 in this tournament for him in terms of total hits. Looked like that was going to roll all the way to the wall out there in right center. Brings up Spencer Torkelson. 1 for 13 in total. Swings at that slider close and inside, 0-1. For somebody who only has had 1 hit so far, he has a decent OPS, 327. It's not good, but if you only have 1 hit, that's as bad as you can have. 0-2 now to Torkelson. Changeup is low, 1-2. Can't really give this guy an opportunity to get on base here. Well, he takes it away himself with a swing at that high fastball. It is now 1 away. Take a look at this. Set him up on this inside. Saw one outside and high and took a big cut. Eric Haas now up 5 for 15. 2 home runs, 6 RBI, and takes ball 1 on the changeup. He has absolutely dominated these pitchers. About the only person with any super big success. Takes that one well inside, 2-0. 2-0 to Haas. Can't hit the corner there, and it's 3-0. First base is empty. You may consider just giving him the base. Well, he didn't consider it, but it happened anyway. 2 aboard, 1 away now for Jonathan Scope. 1 for 15 with an RBI. First one to Scope. Change up right down the middle, 0-1. Just thinking he wanted a little more of a fastball there, or just wanted to take a look at the first one there. Don't want to hit this one into the ground, whatever you do. And he won't do anything there. He gets hit right in the back. It's not where you want to hit a batter. Big miss. Ryan Kreidler now up. Looks at the high fastball, passes it up, 0-1. 3 for 11 with a home run and an RBI. Has the bases loaded here with 1 away. Pretty much anything in play scores a run, except for that. 1 at home and 2 to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 double play ends this one, as the Tigers are shut off the board with the bases loaded. We'll be back after this. Leading off here in the bottom of the second is Dermis Garcia. 2 for 11. First one to Garcia is a curveball out of the zone. 1-0. That one's a bit more outside, gets in the zone, has to swing at it and fouls it off. 1-1. Went to the bar I was talking about at the end of last game. So that ends up low but in, 1-2. Had a fun night. Low ball 2. It's called Life of Riley. Nice place. It's karaoke night as well. I was there for about 2 hours and I sang 4 songs. 2 of them I put on my TikTok. So, did some Kesha. As Garcia will just look at that one. The count is now full. You know, Kesha, Die Young, Flo Rida, T-Pain, Low. Spun a random wheel for a song. Thankfully didn't do as bad as that. Strikeout number 2 for Wentz. Take a look at it again. Yeah, just a little over the ball. Maybe a little behind it as well. Shea Langolier's now up with 1 away. Takes strike 1. 0 for 2 so far. Yeah, off the wheel we got Stacy's Mom by Fountains of Wayne. That's a great song. And then swing and a miss from Langoliers. 0-2. Walked last game, but that's the only thing he really did. We did Love Me Like You Do by Ellie Goulding. And that's really my kind of song. Nice slow tempo kind of ballady. Langoliers hits that one into the outfield. It will drop. Going around second. Not in. He isn't. Not there. I don't know what he decided to do. Nice throw by the right fielder to get Langoliers out at second. 2 away. But yeah, so last 3 songs got to sing about my type. We were Kid Force, Brunettes Do It Better, and Sir Mix-a-Lot, Baby Got Back from Perfectly Describing It. We'll do that next Thursday night, so a couple days from now. Christian Pache hits that one in play, going through base hits. And hopefully no ideas of second base there. Yeah, really fun. I had a couple Coca-Colas and they did pay for it. I don't know if it was usually free or if it was just, you know, I'm friends with a lot of the people there. Nick Allen takes strike 1 there with 2 away. Wants to get something across. 4 for 9, 2 RBIs. If I knew most of the people, the guy who is doing the karaoke is one of my classmates from high school and really good friends. And then another person from my high school a couple years lower. Take a look at that. That inning is not over yet. Nice little steal by Pache. Might not matter though. Helmet went off as well on there. 19.5 miles an hour. As it's 0-2 to Allen. Well to the outside, 1-2. Oh yeah. Going back on Thursday. Gonna have another great time. Hopefully I can stay longer than 9:30. So, game's gonna be early as well. First base is open, won't matter, as it will be a strikeout. And at the end at 2, 0-0 here in Oakland. We'll be back after this. Gary Carpenter now up 0 for 3. I believe he had, a walk. It's nice having these 2 in a row games now, because I can just check the last page for the other game. I don't have to go notating it before, searching through the book. 0-1 to Carpenter. in play directly to the first baseman, who makes it over to the bag, 1 away.
Up next for the Tigers.
Brings back up the top of the order in Riley Green. Lined out to shortstop first time round. Nice little rain here in California. We always, they always need it in California. Little high there, 1-0. Some people don't like it for baseball, but I think it's fine. To be fair though, I'm sitting watching the game from my studio and not out there in the press box, taking an Uber through the Oakland streets, because like I drive. 1-2 in play, but caught again. Had to run a bit into the grass for that one, did Allen, but he will make another catch, 2 away. Victor Reyes also lined out in the first, but he went to the first baseman that time instead of over to shortstop. First one here. Change up is low, 1-0. 1-0 to Reyes. It's that one far, but it'll be foul. And won't have the energy to even hop it over into the stands. Hopefully they throw that one to a kid. The 1-1. Big swing, no contact. 1-2. Two-seamer a little bit to the outside, 2-2. Two-two is high, and with 2 outs, the count is full. You'd like to get out of this inning. Not the worst thing if you walk him, but you'd like to get out of here. Well, he walked him. Nowhere near the zone on that fastball. Nobody was swinging at that. Brings up Javier Baez, who struck out in the first. Pickoff throw, no good. Glad they're changing that rule next year. Into the corner, maybe a little bit high and inside of it. It's a strike though, 0-1. Another pickoff attempt, another no. Sure, let's go for one more. Why not? Reyes back in safely. Finally over the plate. And he'll be over the plate for strike 2. 0-2 to Baez. In play. And caught by the third baseman to retire the side. Nothing here through 2.5. We'll be back to you from Oakland after this. Tony Kemp now up. Singled. And was eventually thrown out trying to get to home. Take strike 1 there on the outside. The 0-1 won't make it in there though. It's going to be 1-1. 1-1 to Kemp. Changeup's a little high. 2-1. Trying to get him to look a bit high here. I expect this 3-1 pitch now after the curveball missed. I expect it to go a little low, almost into the dirt here. 3-1. Wasn't that low, and it makes it into the zone just full counts. Had no reason to expect that was going to stay in. Nice take there. 3-2 is grounded, blocked. Throw is over there in time, 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Kevin Smith.
Brings up Kevin Smith. Also singled in the first. They had a decent go at it. In the end, came up empty-handed. Swing and a miss on the one inside. 0-1. Oh-1 to Smith. Four-seamer is in there. 0-2. Oh, 2 to Kevin Smith. Here it comes. Won't get a swing on the changeup. 1-2. 1-2 looking inside, I think. No, went the other way. Low. Too low. Though, and no swing happens. 2-2. 2-2 to Smith. Another one below the zone, and the count is full. Payoff pitch here to Smith. Ground ball up the middle, base hits. Gets on board for the second time tonight. Take a look at this replay here. Low, about what he is looking at, and just manages to send it through the gap. Brings up Sean Murphy. Pickoff attempt, close to the normal, but still no. Murphy struck out looking last time up. He's going to foul that one away. 0-1 to start us off. Had a good try at that. Just couldn't get enough on it, I think. Another one there. Almost throws it into the dugout. Oh, 1's hit high and far. This might go. It does! Home run! Sean Murphy, 2-0 Athletics. And just like that, somebody's on the board. Take a look at that again after this celebration. Crowd is loving it. And so is the dugout. Here's the replay now. Little high launch angle, but a ton of velocity, and just manages to get it over the fence. Ramon Laureano now up. Takes a look at this two-seamer and passes on it. 1-0. Flew out into right in the first. Almost flew out in foul territory. Was right against that corner. Ground ball. Second baseman fields it. And will make the throw in time, 2 away. Jonathan Scope taking advantage of the shift there. Chad Pinder now up, singled. But that's all he got to do after Kemp was thrown out at home. Second time around, he's going to take strike one. 0-1 to Pinder. Off the end of the bats, fouled away. And the 0-2. Well into the dirt. 1-2. One and two here. Another ground ball. Shortstop fields it. Throw is over in time. Sean Murphy, though, puts the Athletics up 2-0 a third of the way home. We'll be back after this. Well, the Athletics have had quite the run of it. Only the Miguel Cabrera double here in terms of hits, though the Athletics have given out 3 free passes so far. We ball 1. That's against 7 Oakland hits. And he'll stay at 1 hit so far, as looks like Kemp will have the field on that one. Nice little line drive into the glove. Brings up Spencer Torkelson with a strikeout so far. First one to Torkelson. He had a big swing at that, but only caught a little tiny bit of the ball, and it's probably out in the parking lot. After the foul, lays off the four-seamer, 1-1. Can't get the 1-1 in the zone either. It's going to be 2-1. Another big swing fouled. You have to be careful here. Obviously you have the power, but you gotta be smart about this with 2 strikes now. Can't just swing away. Full count. He does swing away into the corner, base hit. Gonna go around first into second. No trouble, as it will be a double for Spencer Torkelson. Eric Haas now up, walked in the second inning. Gonna be outside, ball 1. Well, if you want a man to hit with scoring position, he's your guy so far. Out of anyone out here. Well, maybe not that time. Nice throw by the third baseman for the second out. Brings up Jonathan Scope. Scope got drilled in the back in the second. That loaded up the bases with 1 away. Now with 2 out and a man on second, let's see what he does. First thing he'll do is take ball 1 to the outside. The 1-0. Another one to the outside, 2-0. Two out of Scope. Little high of down the middle. Taking his time to drop. And in the end will be grasped by the center fielder. No, sorry, right fielder Laureano. 2-0 through 3.5. We'll be back after this. Bottom of the 4th now. Garcia, Langoliers, and Pache. Dermis Garcia struck out first time round, though he managed to work the count full before doing so. Oh, 0-1 to Garcia here. He is also in the zone, 0-2. Can't get the two-seamer in there. Ends up high and outside. It's going to be 1-2. The 1-2. Changeup will miss as well. 2-2. And Wentz is once again letting these players back into these at-bats. Finally gets one in the zone, but it's fouled away. 2-2 once more. Curveball is low, and the count is full once again. Number 7 here. Will be low, and it will take his base to lead off.
Leading off for the A's, the designated hitter,
Shea Langoliers. He went to first and thought may as well go at second, and then was thrown out. Pickoff attempt. No. One to Langoliers here. Another fastball below the zone. 2-0. Here's this double minus control coming out. As that's about the pitch you don't want to give. 2-0. Lucky he didn't swing at that. Two-1 to Langoliers. Gets him on the fastball. About as hard as he throws it. 94. Two count. Here's the pitch. Four-seamer's just outside, and he swings at it, and they'll head back to the dugout. Strikeout number 4 for Wentz brings up Christian Pache, who also had singled in the second, and then stole second base. Not much after that, though. With one away, takes a look that well in the zone. 0-1. I'm not loving where he's putting these in the zone. Granted, I'm not loving it where he's putting them out of the zone either. Hasn't fooled too many either. You know, he has 4 strikeouts, but that's in 3 1/3. Ground ball over to second, makes the play. Double play, and they'll be into 4. 2-0 A's. We'll be back after this. Tigers trying to get something going here. They've had a few opportunities to string something together, but haven't been able to. Kreidler takes strike 1. Double play last time out. With the bases loaded, I might add. Crowd doesn't like the call on that slider. It's 1-1 now. Looked like it may have still been in the zone. 1-1. Another ground ball, but this one will roll foul. Lucky for him. Here comes the 1-2. Four-seamer high. 2-2. And swing and a miss. Strikeout number 3 for Loeb, and the first out of this inning. Take a look at this on StatCast. Slider low, still low. Goes back up high, and finds about the same spot. Think is just behind it. Terry Carpenter now up. Grounded out first time round. Takes the first pitch there for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Four-seamer is low. 1-1. Again, Loeb can't quite find the zone. 2-1. Decent enough miss, though. Finds the corner there. 2-2. And the 2-2. Back-to-back strikeouts for Zach Loeb.
Up next with the Tigers.
Take a look at this again.
Riley Green.
Just gets him a bit out front, looks like. Third time around the order now, Riley Green. 2 away here in the 5th. Takes strike 1. Pair of lineouts so far. Over to the shortstop. The 0-1. Slider is going to be well high. 1-1. One to Zach, from Zach Loeb to Green. Jammed. Second baseman has a hand on it, but no play. Riley Green legs out a hit.
Right fielder Victor Reyes.
Look at Kemp try and get this throw in time. Just a little too far out for him. Brings up Victor Reyes. Walked last time up. Logan's at a good first 4 2/3. Yes, only 4 strikeouts, but coming into the game, he was 3-8. 6.19 ERA. 154 whip. So surprised we haven't seen more conceded here. Especially since these Tigers players know him fairly well. A lot of them played with him in the minors before he moved over to Oakland. 1-2. On the corner, strike 3 looking. Halfway done. 2-0 Oakland. We'll be back after this. Yes, it's Henry Weakest Link 99 Vandiver. Not these two people.
Not shortstop.
But there you go. Maybe we'll learn to change that graphic eventually. We got Nick Allen now up. Then back to the top of the order for the Athletics. Allen struck out first time up. First one here is inside. 1-0. Pair of singles last game. Tries for one here. That's not going to drop. Easy money there for the center fielder, Green. And we have one away.
Second baseman, Tony.
Tony Kemp now up. Single and a ground out. First one to him in the bottom of the fifth. It's going to be high 1-0. One 0 to Kemp. Low again, 2-0. Brent's going to have to find something here. Finds a foul ball. That won't be the second out of the inning. Two one. Gets the changeup in there. On the outside, half and low. 2-2. Here comes that 2-2. Broken bat. Gonna drop. Long throw. He's safe off the broken bat single. Ruled a base hit there. Take a look at this again. Not often you get a hit with half a bat. But Kemp manages to leg it out on the very difficultly positioned ball. Now we have Kevin Smith, 2 singles so far. Takes a look at ball 1. Might consider seeing who's in your bullpen for Joey Wentz. They have gotten quite a bit of work, but you'll at least want to go see who you got. Change the tide of this game a bit. Lange and Norris in the bullpen, and no favors from the umpire there on that 1-1 pitch. So it looked very much in the zone, but it's 2-1. No complaints from this crowd, though. And if that last one was a ball, that one is definitely a ball. 3-1. 3-1 to Smith. Two-seamer in there, inside, but strike. Brings the count full. Payoff pitch here to Smith. Ground ball. Misses the tag. And only can get the 1.
Now batting, catcher, Sean Murphy.
And Kemp will advance to second there. Sean Murphy, 2-run shot in the third. His first home run of the tournament. Got an elf in the crowd, hyping him up. Gets that one high again! Everyone's standing around. It will be caught by Green, but gave it the run for the money. Through 5, 2-0 Oakland. Will be back after this. Zach Logue stepping in once again, facing off against Javier Baez. Throws a strike to start out. 0 for 2 so far as Baez. And takes ball 1. Here comes the 1-1. About head height there, 2-1. And can't get that in the zone either. It's now 3-1. And the 3-1 to Baez. Big swing and a miss. 3-2. Payoff pitch is hit into the air. Looks like it's gonna not drop. Looked like there's a little bit of grass left, but Pache ends up closing it off, 1 away. Brings up Miguel Cabrera, doubled in the second. Then I think he lined out in the fourth. And he ends up taking ball 1 there. The 1-0 to Cabrera. In there for a strike. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. That's hit well. Gonna drop base hit. Only gonna be 1 base though this time for the All-Star.
Up next to the Tigers, the first base.
See that again, just puts it into the gap there. Just short of the right fielder. Brings up Spencer Torkelson. 1 for 2. Doubled in the fourth. And takes ball 1 there. The 1-0. Just give me a ball. 2-0. To Torkelson. Bit inside, but it is a strike. Beautiful night here, though rainy, in the Bay Area. Lovely crowd. Relatively packed, except for the upper decks. Two and one slider. Runs inside. 3-1. And take your base. Bit of an opportunity here now in game 2 for the Tigers. 2 on, 1 away. Eric Haas had a walk earlier. And 2 home runs in this tournament. 6 RBI total. Looking to make something of this. Mole and Jackson in the bullpen for the Athletics. Sam Mole, the lefty. Haas down behind 0-2. And we'll go down on 3 pitches. 2 away. Strikeout number 6 for Logue.
The batter number 7, second baseman.
No chance there. Way ahead of it. Off target. Yeah, no clue. No clue whatsoever. Brings up Jonathan Scope. Takes strike 1. A high strike 1. Not too certain about that. Hit first time around the second. And hits that one very lightly and foul. Now behind 0-2 with 2 away. No strikeout there for Logue. able to find ways to strike out these hitters recently. He's found what works. Usually that happens with the hitting team. Running as the first baseman, and he will make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Middle of the 6th, 2-0 Athletics. We'll be back after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
That's going to be Alex Lange coming into the game. 3.1 innings so far this tournament. 4 strikeouts, 2 walks, and 125 against right-handed hitters, of which there are 8 in this Oakland lineup, including Laureano, Pinder, and Garcia, the 3 due up in this half inning. Take a look at ball 1 there. Vest joins Norris in the Detroit bullpen. The 1-0. In there for a strike, 1-1. The 1-1. Also catches a bit of the zone, 1-2. One and two to Laureano here, leading off the bottom of the 6th. Takes the 4-seamer well outside. 2-2. And Lange can't get that one in the zone either. Count is now full. Three-two pitch. Hit high in the air. Center fielder under it. And Green will make the play. 1 away.
Up next for Oakland, the left fielder, Pinder.
Chad Pinder now up. Singled on the first. 1 for 2 in total this game. And he takes ball 1 there. 1-0. Skies it. And the first baseman is under it for the second out.
First baseman, Derby.
Nice job by Torkelson tracking that ball. Brings up Dermis Garcia. Walked last time up. Also struck out. Ball 1 there. Both times having to take a lot of effort to get off of the plate. 1-0. Low and inside, 2-0. Two away. Make that 3-0, 2 away. As the catcher's barely able to reach that. 3-0 to Garcia. Take your base on 4 pitches. Brings up a 2 away and a man on. Shea Langoliers, who singled first time up, then struck out. Curveball drops in, strike 1. Pickoff attempt, no. Oh, 1. Catches the bottom of the zone there, 0-2. And the 0-2. It's a bit too low that time, 1-2. One and two now to Langoliers. Has to be blocked. but Garcia will not advance. Two and two. Hits that one high, popped up to the catcher behind him. Makes the grab. 2/3 of the way gone. 2-0 Athletics. We'll be back after this. Stretch approaching now here. Top the 7th. Kreidler up. Double play and a strikeout. Trying to keep fading hopes of taking a 2-0 lead back to Detroit alive. If the result stands, this can be even. Not sure why he swung at that, but he pops up to the pitcher 1 away. Maybe because he's pretty much going to hit him in the face. The only thing I could suggest there. Brings up Kerry Carpenter. Also struck out last time out. With 1 away. He's going to send this one into the outfield. It's going to drop. Going to be a double for Carpenter. He's pretty fast. And the Tigers have a man aboard at second. Center fielder Pache had to have a bit of a run at that. Riley Green now up. Strike one. Logue still in this game. We've had people pitch 120 here, though. Not that usual in today's baseball. But with the shutout going here, yeah, there's a man on second, but you may as well give him his opportunity. That may not be the decision they wanted to take. Well, Pache will catch it. And there will be no advancing the third for Kerry Carpenter. And yeah, I think Logue is done. Gave it a nice effort, 6 2/3. Responsible for the runner on second, but other than that, brings up Joel Payamps. Joel Payamps, haven't seen him outside the bullpen so far. 2021, he has 1 for 3. See how he does on the actual mound. First one to Reyes. In there for strike one. The 0-1 is tipped away foul. Quickly 0-2. Here comes the 0-2. To Reyes. In play, gonna drop past the outstretched arms of Kemp. Coming home to score is Carpenter off the single. 2-1. Oakland still with the advantage, but Detroit is definitely in this game. Not sure he had too much business swinging at that circle change. Barely reaches it with the end of the bat. And is just able to send it into the gap there. Reyes pickoff attempt, no good. Javier Baez now up 0 for 3. Another pickoff attempt, no. Maybe we'll see one over the plate to Baez now. Yes, we will. First one is a strike, and probably why they were throwing pickoff attempts. 19.26 on the radar from Reyes. Manages to get in there just for a stolen base. 0-1. Sinker offline. 1-1. One and one to Baez. Big swing and a miss there. Hasn't found a lot of footing all tournament. Now would be his time. Fouls it away. You want to you really like these high pressure situations, but Joel Payamps loves them even more. 1 run for the Tigers, but we're into the stretch. 2-1 Athletics. We'll be back after this.
Your attention, please. Now,
Real Vest coming in. We're 78.
78.
A win, 3 innings pitched. No ERA, 3 strikeouts and 2 walks. Like I said, we've seen a lot of this Tigers bullpen. Christian Pache takes a big cut at the slider, and I think he was thinking fastball on that 0-1 to start off this bottom of the 7th. Another slider there, fouled off. 0-2 Pache with a single and a double play and a stolen base so far today. Fouls off another. O2 once again. That's in play. Green looks like he has it though, and indeed he does. 1 gone. Brings up Nick Allen.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Nick Allen.
Nick Allen hasn't quite been able to find what he had earlier in this tournament today, but some of the slack has been picked up. Slider on the corner there in the zone, 0-1. Nice little throw onto the outside corner there. O1 to Allen. Swing and a miss. And he's quickly behind 0-2 here. O2 is fouled high and will go into the net behind the catcher. Maybe it climbs over and hits the parking lot. I don't know. 0-2 again. Won't bite at the slider. Give me 1-2. 1-2. Swings and misses at one at his feet. First strikeout for Vest, and they'll bring up Tony Kemp.
The second baseman,
2 for 3 with a pair of singles so far. Top of this order been relatively instrumental in providing this lead. Vest misses his zone there, 1-0. 1-0. Also not in the zone. Now 2-0. To Kemp, fouled away. Here we go, set for the 2-1. Four-seamer called a little high. 3-1. Has to foul that one away, and we have a full count. Not a lot he's been able to do with much of these. 3-2. We'll go again. Once again, 3-2 pitch to Kemp. And once again, we'll do it over. This one's going to be number 8 here. Another one, foul territory. Three, 2 once more. Another foul ball. One more 3-2 for the road. Got him looking. Down in order to go the Athletics and through 7. It's 2-1. Oakland will be back after this. Tigers looking to do what seemed like mission improbable. Take 2 games in a row on the road. Puck and Acevedo in the bullpen for the Athletics here. AJ Puck with 2 saves already in the tournament. And Cabrera fouls that one away in 2. The 0-2 fouled away. Think we're pretty close to capacity here, Ricky Henderson Field. Well, maybe not 100%, but pretty close. 0-2 once again. Swing and a miss on the slider, 1 away. Second strikeout for Piamps. On the ball, just outside the dirt. A nice little instinct from the catcher to try and make the tag anyway. Torkelson now up. Double and a walk last 2 plate appearances. Takes ball 1 there. The 0-1. Sorry, the 1-0. That might have gone back into the zone, but it didn't. 2-0. 2-0 to Torkelson. There's the first strike. 2-1. Here's the pitch. Almost on the elbow. Now 3-1 with 1 away. Fouls off the slider. And the count is full again. Crowd on their feet here in Oakland. 4-0 as that goes well outside. Take your base.
The catcher, number 14,
Ericas. Walked first time up, but then 0 for 2 cents. Runner on first, one away. Piamps can't find the sinker into the zone. The 1-0. Four-seamer low, but in there. 1-1. One to Haas. Low again. Sinker sinking a bit too far there. 2-1. Pickoff attempt. No. Back in there standing. Here's a 2-1 now. Slider just catches the corner. 2-2. Hasn't had too much to hit all day, has Haas. Another pickoff attempt. Missed. Two slider goes well outside, and the count is now full once again. Payoff pitch, here it comes. Thought about swinging, didn't, and strikes out looking. Not happy with himself there. Yeah, you can see him thinking, I might swing at that. Doesn't, and regrets it. 2 away now. Going to be pinch hitting number 30, Harold Castro. Harold Castro, 1 for 2. Strike 1 there. That performance against Boston, so that goes inside. And another one to the inside, that's in the zone. 1-2. He had a single. And then a walk-off reached on air to eliminate the Red Sox. 1-2. Hits that one high. Third baseman has it. And we're done with 7.5 here in Oakland. 2-1. We'll be back after this.
Your attention, please. This change defensively for the Tigers. Now playing
Harold Castro moves in to second base to replace Jonathan Scope. And Jose Cisnero, number 67, coming into the game. Saw him in the bullpen last inning.
the Athletics, the third baseman, Kevin.
There were his 2021 stats. I'll bring up Kevin Smith here to lead off the bottom of the 8th. Puts it in play. Over to shortstop. Makes a throw in time, 1 away.
Up next for Oakland, the catcher,
Sean Murphy now up. Murphy had a home run in that third inning. And that's currently the difference. First one low, 1-0. See where he'll get him this time. High slider makes it into the zone, 1-1. One to Cisnero. Sorry, from Cisnero. Well outside. 2-1. I call those Charlie Sheen balls. That one's super low, 3-1. When they're so far outside, you think Charlie Sheen would have thrown it. It's that one directly to the right fielder who will make the play. 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Brings up Ramon Laureano. 0 for 3. Flew out last time out. Looking to make this more than a 1-run lead. Teams with the lead entering into this 9th inning have not lost this entire tournament. That one walk-off error came in the 10th, and they were tied through 8. 1-1 to Laureano. Grounded foul. Pretty much straight back there. 1-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Brings us to the top of the 9th. 2-1. Oakland still leads. We'll be back after this.
Your attention, please.
AJ Puck coming into the game. 2 saves, 2 innings, pair of strikeouts and a walk for number 33. Facing off against Ryan Kreidler. Hasn't done much of anything this game. And won't do much with that circle change. Strike 1 on a very bad swing. Not easy swinging at 90-mile-an-hour baseballs. Up and diving for is the shortstop, but no play. And looks like Allen got injured there. Trainer's out examining his hand. He's going to be removed from this game. Yeah. Very bad luck on that play there on the dive. Just doesn't look great. See what this means.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
But it'll be Shelton News, number 26, coming in at shortstop.
Number 26, Sheldon
Noisy, sorry. Tying run now on first after the single. And we have Kerry Carpenter, doubled last time out. Big swing and miss on the 1-0. Give me 1-1. One to Carpenter. Can't catch up to the sinker. It's 1-2. One and two. Fooled by the slider there, 1 away. Sends up the top of the order, Riley Green. Little consistent there. 1 for 4, single in the 5th. Pickoff attempt offline. First one to Green. Doesn't make it into the zone. Very inside there. 1-0. One 0 to Green. Misses the corner. 2-0. Hit high. Looks like shortstop's got it. Noisy with the play. And the Athletics are 1 out away from tying this series at 1. All in the hands now of Victor Reyes. Single and a walk. 1 for 3. First one to Reyes is a fastball in there on the outside half. 0-1. Crowd definitely in this game. Towels in the air. And a lot of boos for that one, just a little high. 1-1. One to Reyes. Sinker looked in the zone but ruled low. 2-1. Hit directly to the first baseman. That's the game. Oakland wins it. They tie this series 1-1 as we move on to Detroit. All smiles there from the Athletics. We do hope Nick Allen is okay. But Zach Logue with the win. Joey Wentz with the loss. And a third save for A.J. Puck. Once again, your final score, Oakland 2, Detroit 1, and the series tied at 1, heading back to Detroit. We'll be back on Thursday with Marlins and Pirates. I believe the Marlins will host. I think the Pirates are hosting game 1 there. I think the Pirates are hosting. For more MLB The Show, visit theshow.com or visit MLB The Show on its respective social media sites, including Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, and Twitter. I have no relation to MLB The Show or the MLB. I wish I did, but I don't. Once again, your final score, Oakland Athletics 2, Detroit Tigers 1. Signing out, Henry Wickeslink 99 Vandiver on another successful game here at the Bogdanoff Cup. See you guys on Thursday.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors.